I'm gonna give y'all some mind fuckery. It's kind of mind trickery. It's like a spiritual. I usually do these to myself to try to put myself in psych mode. But listen to what I'm about to say. In your past life, right? You was a motivator, you were a teacher, and you are a healer, right? And throughout your life, you probably healed and motivated a lot of people. And the day that you died, right? The day that you died, a lot of people that looked up to you and loved you probably went through a great depression. They probably even died with you still on their mind because they were so sad that you died because you were a great influence to them. But remember, when you die in your next life, you do not look the same, right? So what if you are now alive? You are now alive in your next life and you are still healing and you are still teaching and you are still doing everything that you were doing in your old life. And the person that was grieving over you, the person that was grieving over you, that actually died with you on their mind, they've been grieving over you and they finally died and reincarnated in this life along with you, and you are still a teacher because you are still the same person you was in your past life. But for some reason, while life is working every single day, for some reason that person managed to catch up to you and find you out of the blue. And for some reason, that person going to say to you, you know what? Something led me to you. You ever heard somebody tell you that? Something led me to you. Now, out of the blue, you find this person because something led you to them. It's because the person that you could have been grieving over, the person that really did influence you, they probably died. But now that they have already died, they have reincarnated to the next life, and now they are still teaching. And now you have finally died. And now you are in the same life with that same teacher, and you was able to identify with that teacher, and you are not aware, and that teacher is not aware that in the past life that y'all was connected, because when you die, you do not look the same. So whenever you see a person come up to you and say, something drawn me to you, most likely in the past life, y'all connected somewhere else. And most likely y'all might have a little deja vu in y'all relationship. So this is how trickery life is. Like our past lives and sometimes our future lives, our future selves, and our future experience can sometimes intervene in your past lives. And then sometimes we may get a glitch, and they may a lot of times they call them glitches, but it's not really a glitch. Sometimes the future can actually interfere with the current. And if you are aware and you are able to catch it, this is how a lot of awakened beings can understand glitches and shit like that. So what I'm trying to say is that a lot of us that is sitting here grieving and crying over our past loved ones. Like if you are grieving over your dead mother, over your dead father, over your dead sister, your dead brother, and you've been grieving all these many years, and you meet a friend one day, and that friend all of a sudden reminds you of your mother, but y'all the same age. Next thing you know, y'all laughing and joking and y'all just connect. And it's like something draw us together. That could be your mother. But you don't know that. And y'all can have a connection that is fucking bananas, almost like soulmates. Soulmates don't have to be relationship wise. Your child can be your soulmate. Your teacher can be your soulmate. Soulmate is only resonated souls. So I just wanted to share that with y'all because, like I said, life is way beyond the physical. Once y'all get deep in the spiritual life, it's an amazing, it's not a scary journey. It's scary when you get in it. But once you indulge in it and it's basically a part of you and your way of life, your way of living, spirituality is so trickery. I can now understand why it was so easy for them to manipulate us. I can understand why it was easy for them to do what they did and messing with our consciousness and our bodies. Because who we are as a beings, we are very powerful beings. And the fact that we have this brain that we have, see, this brain was created by man. This is not a God-given brain. This brain was designed to only remember and be used in certain ways. But they could not destroy the pineal gland. The pineal gland is a part of who we are. They could not destroy that. But what they did was they built around it and they altered it. See, the pineal gland is a part of our third eye. They can't fuck with that. It's against the law. It's against the universal law. It connects us to our source. They cannot mess with that. The only thing they can do is create something around it to hover the eye, to hover the truth. This is why they created the brain. The brain is nothing but a man-made machine. They told you this in the Terminator. It's nothing but a man-made machine. Everything is designed in it. This is why we don't remember nothing. If you try to remember who you were, it will not come to you. I've tried millions of times. I can remember, I see, when I think about my old self and when I think about my past life and when I think of, because I know it, like when I be talking to y'all about who we were, I see it, I feel it, but I can't, my brain is not able, because this is what they created us. We can, even though we are awakened, we can't see everything because this is what they call MK Ultra. I'm not going to go deep into that. I don't even know why the energy is making me make all these videos today, but all I know is that the energy that they took away from us is now coming back. So just relax, hold tight, because we're about to indulge into some deep hell. Because the reason why we are about to indulge in this deep hell, because the source of life is about to return. And they do not want us to get this source. They're going to do everything that they can do, because everything that they could do, it has exhausted. They have ran out of time. They've ran out of ideas. We are here. All we are doing now is waiting for the source to return, because we are already awakened to who we are. We just got to get the full energy, so that case we can get our supercell. The one that was missing, the missing element, the missing key of life, the missing source of our energy, the missing source of our temple. Because remember, all these pyramids around here, they are missing the golden temple. And right now, our temple is about to be restored. Just like all these pyramids is about to be restored. It's about to get the golden temple. And a lot of us is about to get the golden temple. It does not, if you don't receive it, it does not mean that you are not meant for it. It means that you have an experience that you need to fulfill. This is not the first time that we have gone through this in life. We've gone through this in life many of times. We went through many of generations. Right now, this generation is ending. That's all. We are going through a transition. We are going into a new life, a new era, a new generation, a new way of living. We're about to go into a whole new way of life. Life that we are about to go into, we won't have no recollection of this kind of life we're here. This is going to be in the history books, altered. Because they're not going to tell. Because all this whole new generation is about to get whole new Bibles and whole new books. And all these books that is about to be written now is going to be about us and our history and how we made it over. And do you really think they're going to tell this new history the truth about us? Do you really think that they are going to tell this new generation in these new books that it was beings that awakened? It was millions of them. Just like they got y'all thinking that it was one man that actually was sent to God. Y'all really believe that it was one man, Jesus Christ, that was awakened? It was millions of them. It wasn't just Jesus. It was millions of them like Jesus. Why the fuck you think we being watched? Why you think they created us to be dumb? Jesus Christ wasn't the only one. It was millions of them like Jesus. So if you're going to worship Jesus Christ, you might as well worship every last million ones that is just like him. See, that they would never teach you the million. They're only going to teach you one. So what you think they're going to teach in these new books? You think they're going to teach about the millions of people that awaken in 2020? Nah. They're going to tell you about one person. And most likely it's going to be somebody maybe like the Antichrist.